So there we are, that's all gone through the mincer for its final time. I have to say, I'm quite glad of that. Problem I've encountered, not reading all the instructions before we start. The skins has got some instructions on, which basically says they need to be soaked in fresh cold water for a minimum of 2 hours or overnight for best results. So with that in mind, I'm going to put this in the fridge, give my arm a rest from turning that mincer handle, and come back tomorrow. Right, see you soon. Right, so after a delay of 24 hours ish, allowing this skin to soak, I'm now ready to start making sausages. Just to remind you, there's the sausage meat we made earlier. It's been marinated in its own spices and herbs and whatever since. So, instructions for this say to fit the handle, easier said than done. And unwind it. You'll see the plate inside is being pulled back. It works like a giant syringe, except by turning the handle it works that way, yeah? Unwind that fully. That's it. Right, undo the screw in. And then it should just be a case of taking your sausage meat and shoving it in. Obviously you don't want to bung in too much at once because it's got to fit in through this little hole here. You want to compress it down as much as you possibly can, because apparently this will hold all of it. So I don't think it will. Because I'm struggling here already. Right, okay. I'll assume that to be full then. Now bear in mind this is the first time I've tried this, so who knows what I could have done wrong. Choose one nozzle, slip it onto the bit there, and then poke that through the ring, screw it on the front. Making sure that's nice and tight. Now I think, press it down, pull that lever there, suctions it on. Right, next job, let's move the camera. Next job is loading the skin. Now, again, I've not done this before, so I'm just going to use a bit of common sense. The plastic carrier thing I'm just going to poke in and stretch the skin over the end of the nozzle. just roll it all on. Maybe keep pushing the plastic bit in. Right, so the skin all the way on, leave a little bit hanging off the end. This is something I picked up on the instructions somewhere. And then we start to make sure this is suckered down. That's it. A little bit off the end, start to turn the handle. And we get some meat coming. Right, now that we've lost the air, that's the time to tie the end up. Probably should have left a slightly longer bit there. And keep turning the handle, and out is coming what looks like a sausage. I will just remind you that this is the first time I have tried this ever. I am not claiming to be an expert on anything. And I don't think that, that is too bad for a first attempt. Just keep turning the handle. You soon know when you get to the end and when to refill. You're very nearly at the end of this lot. In fact, that is it. Just use the end of the mixture. There's still a little bit down the nozzle, and when we've unwound the handle a little bit, we can take the end off. Really working for me, so what I'm going to do is just pull a little bit more skin off. Yeah, so from the last sausage, end of the sausage there is a little bit of skin, and I'll just tear that off there, or cut it off. And there we have a giant mess of sausage. Right, I'm just going to get this machinery cleaned up, and I'll be back to turn that long sausage into lots of little sausage. Right, so all that clean up done, we're now ready to make the actual sausage individuals. So what I would suggest doing is starting at the end that you tied the knot. Roughly look at a hand's width. Can't see that. There we go. A hand's width. Make a little pinch and give it a twist. Move along a hand's width. Pinch. Give it a twist. Twist it the other way, that's it. And so on, all the way along. Until you're all done. So, with all the sausages rolled, and I've actually linked them as well. That's it, job is done. There is, I've counted, there is 45 sausages there, and approximately £6 in weight. total. So there's quite a bit there. What I'm going to do, I've read somewhere either on the instructions with the sausage machine or elsewhere when I was researching before buying, that it's best to stick them in the fridge overnight, and then tomorrow I shall sort out what I need for cooking immediately, and because obviously I need to sample them, and the rest will be frozen in batches, so they'll be quite handy to pick out as and when I need them. Right, once again, as usual, thank you very much for watching, and hope you make some nice sausages. Cheerio.